Welcome back, trainers, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Willpower Cup. Let's go ahead and see what we have going on here. For this first team, I'm just messing around with Liepard and Drapion and then Lugia here, but we're going to officially be using Rapidash, Galarian form, and then the shiny Toxicroak without the ideal IVs because, well, I just want to use the shiny, and we're just going to have a little fun with it. We're also going to be pairing it up with Obstagoon. I was periodically switching this team out. It was a mess. I mean... It was just crazy, right? I wouldn't call it RPS a little bit. Most cups can be. You can come back, but I just amazed me how people find the way to use Charm. It's just like, wow, a triple Charm team, huh? Oh, okay. So anyways, if you do enjoy my videos, give it a thumbs up. Let's see what we have going on with the Rapidash. Very spammy with the Fairy Wind, of course. And we do have it in the back right now. Toxicroak will be joining the team later. Since we are dark with the Liepard, look at how the Charm is doing a lot to the Hitmontop, but they're able to actually get to their charge move just on time, surviving with 1 HP. I bring in the Rapidash, hoping they go for close combat, and that's what they go for. Massive resistance with that Psychic and Fairy type, and we're able to take them out. Bringing in a Tyranitar, which is going to be resisting the Body Slam, but also weak to Fairy. So this is a very interesting situation here, swapping into our Drapion, and we do have Aqua Tail as well as Crunch at the moment. And of course they're going to be shielding it up, so they have no more shield at this point. But that Shadow Tyranitar Smackdown is doing a ridiculous amount of damage here, so let's see if we can get to it. They don't swap. We're going to be able to land this. This is going to be doing a lot. Don't think it's going to be enough to KO. Not quite, and not very effective with the quick move. And I don't hit Aqua Tail because I was trying to potentially farm down. Dang it. So I'm going to have to use this shield up against the Tyranitar. What did they have in the back? A Hypno. Okay, well, this Mega Horn is going to be doing super effective damage without stab. But the question is, can we get to a Body Slam before they get to a charge move? And we do. That is just the power of Fairy Wind's energy gain on the Rapidash, or whatever has Fairy Wind. But with these moves, able to spam it really fast with that stab Body Slam. Next battle, now we got the Toxicroak in action here. And if you haven't hit that like button, make sure you do so. I really do appreciate that. And we're up against a Mr. Rhyme. Okay, so since they let the Mud Bomb go, we're going to go ahead and let this Icy Wind, I'm going to go ahead and call it, lowering our attack and able to still take them out with Toxicroak, literally surviving with 1 HP, bringing in the Drapion to finish us off. We're going to go ahead and bring in our own Drapion here, and like I said, we're going to be swapping out that Pokemon. Do believe we're going to go into Obstagoon and kind of just stay there, so we'll be somewhat weak to Charm. You know, Toxicroak is not necessarily taking super effective, but let's be real, Charm is still doing a ton. So they do have a Latios in the back. We're going to go ahead and swap into our Rapidash, which is resisting the Dragon here. And it is Shadow, so it is going to be doing a decent amount, but not quite with this Shadow. And I already knew they were going to go for a Dragon Claw. I just wanted to preserve our health here. Could have easily let that go, no problem at all. And held on to our 2 shields for the spammy Drapion, but that's okay. We're going to go ahead and go for that Body Slam here. Getting their first shield. We still have our Drapion in the back. Definitely should have edited that out. But anyways, so we're going to go ahead and let this go. Hitting me with a Crunch, immediately swapping so they can't get any more farm. And going for the Aqua Tail. And can we beat them to an Aqua Tail? They back out before we can. Oh, and we take that win. Alright, let's keep it going. Met with a Drapion with the Toxicroak. Oh, wait a minute. I swapped out my Toxicroak. I didn't really mean to do that. I don't know what the heck's going on here. I thought I used the shiny throughout the entire one, but I guess we're using our regular one right now. Okay, so they're swapping into their Crest. We're up against them with our Obstagoon here. Moonblast is essentially going to one-shot us, but with the Psycho Cut, it's not very effective. They can't really farm us down. So we're going to go ahead and shield up that first one here. Now, not more than likely, what they're going to do is go for a Moonblast and then go for a Grass Knot. So we kind of need to just shield up that first one. Letting this one go here. Okay. So we've got them so low. This is pretty good. Able to get to the Foul Play. Let's see if they want to shield it up or let it go. And they're letting it go. But they still have 2 shields. Bringing in their own Obstagoon here. And we still have a full health Toxicroak. This is looking pretty good for us as long as we play it correctly here. And they were waiting for me to throw the Mud Bomb. I should have probably farmed up a little bit more, seeing that we do not have to worry about the Obstagoon's charge moves whatsoever. Bringing in their Drapion, going for a Crunch. We let it go. And getting to the Mud Bomb here. Alright, after we get this off, we're going to do a few more counters and then swap into our Rapidash. I don't know what I was trying to catch, to be honest, but bringing in the Rapidash, building up more energy on the Toxicroak, so we're ready to go in the back there. Getting a shield out of them. Great, we still have one left. Do we need to worry about Sludge Bomb? And there it is. I hit that shield at the last second. You probably didn't even see me hit it. And it's thank goodness that I did, because, well, that would have been pretty much a wrap. So down goes the Drapion, in comes the Obstagoon, getting to the Body Slam, and Rapidash taking the win for us yet again with that spammy charge move that it does have with Fairy Wind. And why is it lagging at the end? Good game. All right, moving it on to our next opponent, leading with that Toxicroak, met with a Blaziken. This is great. So we do resist the counter. Our Mud Bomb is going to be doing a lot of damage as well. They're retreating with energy and bringing in their Cresselia, so we got this situation yet again here. Now, I don't necessarily need to win this because we do have Rapidash, although Blaziken is not necessarily taking super effective damage from Fairy because it is going to be part Fire, which is neutralizing it. Still going to do a decent amount with that Body Slam. Obstagoon kind of needs to win this matchup here, but that is going to require me to potentially use 2 shields because now they're shielding up their Cresselia. So now we're in this like kind of power grab situation here. All right, so they hit me with the Moonblast. This is not going to be enough. The only thing that I can do at this point is get them low and then bring in Toxicroak. Perfect. To farm them down the remainder of the way, because for this specific cup, Toxicroak is going to be able to do quite a bit with a lot of energy here. So bringing in the Toxicroak, farming them down, still have a decent amount of health left. Let's see what they want to bring into the fight here. And it's looks like a Skunk Tank. Was that a Skunk Tank? Let's see it. Drapion. Okay. So Mud Bomb, they're letting it go. I would assume they're going to let or shield this one up because, yeah, they can't really let this Toxicroak go here. Alright, so the game plan is to just let this go here. We're going to survive with a little bit of health. Swap into the Rapidash and hold on to that shield and almost get to the freaking Body Slam. But we're going to go ahead and call this here, and it is an Aqua Tail, and we kind of needed to call that because the Blaziken still has energy ready to go. As a matter of fact, it has a decent amount of energy ready to go. Alright, so here we are. Going for a Body Slam, and here is the power of this freaking Rapidash with Fairy Wind. It's so stinking fast, it's spammy. They're getting to a charge move, but we have that shield that we were holding on to, and we're going to go ahead and take that win yet again with Rapidash closing it out for us. Moving it on to the next one here, non-Shadow or Shiny Shadow Toxicroak, that'd be crazy. But I guess we're not using the Shiny anymore. Alright, okay, I don't know what the heck's happening here. So up against a Mandibuzz, I do believe this is going to be rank 1 for the Willpower Cup, so yeah, lovely. But at least it does have Snarl, so we're not taking super effective from their quick flying move. Swapping into Obstagoon to catch whatever they do throw at us here, I would assume it's going to be another Aerial Ace, which is not doing too much damage. They're going to be bringing in their own Obstagoon, and since we're already kind of low, what they're going to be able to do is actually farm us down. And they're shielding it up, which that's okay. We're getting a shield out of them. We can bring in Toxicroak and kind of, well, we're going to have to shield up if we do bring in Toxicroak. So at least we're going to be able to come out of here with energy. We don't really want it to go down quite yet. Hitting me with a cross chop. Oh, okay. And they have a Raichu in the back. Okay, so this is super effective. We're looking okay here. We need to swap as soon as possible. Getting in one more counter worth of energy. Bringing in the Rapidash, and things are getting a little bit nervous. So I do shield this up. They bring in their Mandibuzz. I go for a Body Slam. We're gonna hit all of those bubbles and take them out, but they do decide to shield it up. The Foul Play is going to be doing a decent amount of damage because we are going to be part Psychic. Even though we're Fairy, it's still going to be hurting us, but they go for Aerial Ace. I farm up a little bit extra, knowing that the Raichu has energy ready to go here. We don't want to get hit by a Thunder Punch. It's pretty much a wrap at that point. And we get to the Body Slam. Spam. This is crazy. Rapidash putting in that work and taking the wins. Let's keep it going here. It's not even going to be expensive for you to make, right? Next battle, met with a great lead up against a Scrafty here, weak to fighting. So I found that this double counter team was doing pretty well for me. And it was crazy because I did about 2 sets before I officially had this team put together. And with a dark type in the front, I was seeing nothing but double charms. Double charm, even a triple charm. And as soon as I switched it up, it just went away. It's magic. Oh yeah, there's no such, it's just magic. No algorithm. I'm like, what the hell? Machamp hitting me with all they got with a Rock Slide here. As much as I wanted to go for the Mega Horn, not going to happen. Going for the Body Slam before we do go down without using that energy here. And let's go ahead and bring in that Obstagoon. Oh, it's this damn battle. I was feeling comfortable. I was like, yeah, this is in the bag. Easy. Easy money win right here. And I even get the freaking attack boost. I'm like, we'll let it go. Focus Blast. That's what I get for being all cocky. Good. Lose, Poke. Yeah. I was so pissed. I really was. While I was editing, though, I could look back and laugh at it like, you got owned for trying to flex to some degree, right? Good game. Next battle, we're met with a Incineroar, great lead. They're going to be swapping into Glade with Charm. There's one of those stinking Charm users. Alright, so since we do have a good matchup with our Obstagoon with the other Pokemon, we're going to go ahead and stay here. I know it seems a little crazy, but it's Charm. It's not like Confusion. We're going to be able to take it a little bit better while putting on the pressure. We got one shield. Can we get 2 out of them? Or are they going to let this go and we will win the matchup here and it's enough to take them out? We win with 1 HP. What are they going to bring into the fight here? And it's that Incineroar. So we do have the Obstagoon to handle this situation. Looking good, but I didn't realize that they do have double kick. So yeah, that's not going to be particularly the best for us because that's very effective. And they're retreating with a bunch of energy. Bringing in a Machamp. And we have the Rapidash to go ahead and take control of the situation here. Shielding it up. And I do believe I shield this up and they hit me with a cross chop here. Oh boy, I love to see it. So they're getting to another one in which I would assume was another cross chop here. Unfortunately, I think I hit Body Slam. Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and under tap that so we can farm them down and then come out with energy and take out that Incineroar. Perfect timing. Did you see that? Hitting Body Slam right as they appear into the battle. And we'll take that win yet again with Rapidash at the end. Let's go. Give it a shot. It's really good. Moving on to our next battle. Met with another damn Glade, which I could only assume has Charm. So we're going to immediately swap because that's actually a horrible matchup. And technically, my team is going to be not as weak to Charm. Actually, yeah, it's weak to Charm. We got the Obstagoon as well as the Toxicroak. So yeah, not particularly great for us. So they're going to be swapping here into their Drapion, going for an Aqua Tail, building up extra energy. Going to go for 2 Body Slam spams. Hopefully, we get a shield out of them. And there is 1 shield. Great. Wanted to go for Mega Horn, but I was like, you know what? Maybe we can get to another Body Slam. Unlikely, but let's see what happens here. And not making it, unfortunately. That sucks really bad. So they do have no more shields. They're out. It's all done. Bringing in the Obstagoon, which is just going to absorb these Aqua Tails and kind of just get tickled here. But if, let's see, I think they bring me down pretty low, but that means we're going to be coming out of this with a whole lot of energy. And we got to be real quick. I felt like they were going to snipe me at any second now. So there it was. They were trying to snipe me right there. We have 2 foul plays, but unfortunately, we're not going to be able to get both of them off because, well, we were a little too low on our health there. So we're going to let this go, calling the Leaf Blade, farming down the Glade with Toxicroak. They're shieldless, bringing in Buzz, going for the Sludge Bomb. If we can get to another one of these, that's pretty much a wrap, and we're going to be able to take this win here. They still have a Pokemon. They did just swap. I don't think their clock is up yet, but although it could be here in just a minute by the time I get to this Sludge Bomb, so I got to be careful, but we're able to get to it and take them out. Toxicroak is going to be the one to finish it off this time for us here. Let's go. Alright, so I think the reason why I started using Toxicroak is because the mirror matches weren't appearing so much, so I didn't need that high attack. Next battle, met with an Umbreon, great lead. They're going to be swapping into a Mandibuzz, and we're going to go ahead and bring in that Rapidash to start doing that spammy Body Slam damage. Although going for Mega Horn, even though they're part flying, is still going to be doing quite a bit if you suspect that they're going to be letting it go. And damn it, they're shielding it up, which is horrible. And they're going to be doing a lot of damage with that flying quick move. And it looks like they're going to be able to farm us down. So I'm going for a desperation Body Slam and unfortunately not able to get to another one. So I'm thinking, what the hell? What am I doing? I mean, this cup is fun and all, but what am I doing over here? Should have shielded that up. All right, so in goes the Obstagoon, letting this Aerial Ace go. They're swapping and locking themselves with a Medicham. So we're definitely going to have to get out of here because that counter damage is doing way too much. Bringing in the Toxicroak, which is going to be resisting it. Going to try to get to that Sludge Bomb here. And shielding this up, calling the Psychic, and now we've got 1 shield left. All right, let's go. We're still looking pretty good here when we can pull this off. Going for the Sludge Bomb. They're letting it go. Great. Bringing in the Mandibuzz. And if I do recall, I am going to be going for the Mud Bomb here so I can just get the shield. Let's see if they're, I wouldn't want to say desperate enough, but all right, yeah, they're definitely thinking about doing that. And they don't want it to be matched up again with what we saw in the front, which is that Umbreon. So this is getting real close. I don't know if we're going to be able to pull this one off here, folks. Everything that we have is just low on health. Bringing in the Obstagoon, we're able to get to the Cross Chop, thank goodness. So they're not going to be able to farm us down, and if Toxicroak does come into this battle again, we might be able to just counter them down. This is going to be very close. So of course they're going to be hitting me with this, and folks, this is the last battle. Give it a thumbs up, and we take that win with Toxicroak at the end. Let's go. Thanks for watching, and take care.
Sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done.
Hey! So you're finally here! Fantastic!
Touch the deck. This is the best day of my